Hello everybody, my name is Kaoru Raisa and I am back with you because today we're talking about Wonder Woman. And first, let's remember our basic points. Directing, acting, script, music, rhythm, and cinematography. Alright, normally I don't enjoy putting a movie next to the other, but in this case I think it'll help us a little bit if we understand why this movie works better than Batman v Superman or Man of Steel. So let's start this analysis with the script. This is a funny point. You know why? Because Zack Snyder helped in this point. Why the other movies were so while this movie it's better, and I think it's all about the script, because the movie has a conflict, because it has enough context and just enough so the people who really don't know Wonder Woman get to know the character, and that's great. Maybe I will cut a little bit on the beginning because I mean the movie it's 2 hours 30 minutes long, and it's like I seriously doubt every scene it's completely necessary, but I mean it works. So it's just a little bit about myself, but the script is wonderful. I mean you have different characters, and just to say Wonder Woman and just to say Diana, she gets to start in one point, and then after a lot of troubles, a lot of things to do, she gets to evolve. She keeps evolving, she keeps learning, and she's a totally different person, I mean goddess, at the end of the movie. And that's great. That's what a script should do. That's what a character should be doing in a movie. Plot twist, you have them. Funny scenes, you have them. Very well developed characters, you have them. And of course, you have a very wonderful woman in the movie. So the script, I believe, makes this movie what it is. Now let's go to the acting part, because this is a very special point. I believe Gal Gadot did a great job. Actually, I do. But I have a little issue with the accent. I really do. At the beginning you understand it completely because you're inside of this idea. They're women living in an island far away. But later in the movie you take Diana's character out of the island and then you put it into the real world. And sometimes the accent doesn't really belong to her. Just because she's getting upset, she's getting emotional. At some point I don't remember Gal Gadot having another part in another movie with a lot of lines. So in a way, it's just a little hard to take. Just a little. Maybe some very special person will notice like I did. Her eyes were so great. I believe you can actually feel the suffering from Wonder Woman when everybody dies, when they are at war, when they are happy. Because the character is supposed to be learning from all of this, and she is. You can see it. You can see that in her. Well, Chris Pine did a great job. I believe he might be taking the movie away from your hands, Gal, because the character is so funny at some points, but at the same time, he is the one who's supposed to be the teacher. Lily Aspel, you did a fantastic job. I mean, you could see in her eyes this passion about fighting. You were like, Mom, please, I want to know how to kill people. And that was so wonderful. First minutes, you own them. Body language. Because, I mean, Gal has a great body. We all know that. There's a scene where she comes running and then she stops with her arms in the back and she stays like this in the whole part, in that whole part. She was having an emotional breakdown. I get that. Maybe at the beginning it was, oh my god, that's a slow motion. But she arrives and then stops there and she doesn't move, and she doesn't move. But her arms are making me feel like she's the Barbie doll. The Wonder Woman theme is just such a wonderful piece in this DC movie universe. Another piece of music for, I don't know, Superman or Batman. I mean, I'm completely sure they do have one, but it's not as strong as Wonder Woman's theme. And that's wonderful. You have it in the movie and it's just like, of course. And the scene where she's walking through the bullets is wonderful because it's You can feel the energy, you can feel the risk, you can feel the danger. The music, it's totally okay. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Cinematography. The scenes from the island were magnificent. You know, you have the ocean, you have the rocks, you have green grass, you have the blue sky, and we're going to London. You get to see the city from the sky, and you get to know how dirty it is, a lot of smoke, how gray it is. And when Diana walks through the city, she's so white, her skin is almost glowing in the middle of the darkness of the city. Oh, maybe not those words, but yeah, it was wonderful. Rhythm, I don't believe the rhythm is wrong. I believe everything in the movie it's well done, so the rhythm is just gonna slip through your hands. 2 hours and 30 minutes of it. Don't worry about the time. You're just going to enjoy the movie, I assure you. There's only one thing I will have to say to Patty Jenkins. I believe you did a great job with this movie, and you can feel it, you can see it, it's happening, it's working, it's a wonderful movie. But there are two things I don't really liked about this movie. And the first is CGI. Are you serious? Are you serious with that CGI? Man of Steel looked so much better than this. Seriously, I'm concerned about that. I mean, I believe we were supposed to be using the ultimate CGI software available, but we didn't. Or I don't know what the hell happened in there, but they were just so... I'm concerned about that part. Screenplay was beautiful. Don't get me wrong, the screenplay was just beautiful, but the CGI was just like, my Xbox looks better. And then the other part, which brings me to my first question, and that is, do you think Gal Gadot, it's beautiful? Well, my answer is, she is gorgeous. She's a goddess. And I don't believe she needs anything else to look even better. My second question is, do you consider Wonder Woman to be the next James Bond? You have a lot of movement, you have a great screenplay, great action scenes, and suddenly slow motion. But of course, slow motion when I look perfect, when my hair is up, where you can see the lip gloss, the exact form of the curling of her hair, and that's just like, I mean, she doesn't need that. She's beautiful as she is. We're not in the middle of the beauty pageant, and she's already beautiful. Why do you want to do that to her? Patty Jenkins, I am sorry, but I did not enjoy those moments. They were so fake to me. You didn't need to do that. That's the only thing that I would say about this movie, which brings me